As the umpire's about to bounce proceedings for the final quarter. He does so now. Up goes Robinson and knocks the ball down. Knocks it wide. Chance here for the little bit. It's Peter DeFresco. Kicks the ball around the quarter. Chance for Morrison. Couldn't gather. Picked up and kicked back by Terry Nankervis. Back in defence this time. Kicks the ball towards Richards. Can't mark. Richards gathers nicely on the boundary on the ground. Kicks the ball towards half forward. It's stumped away from Blackwell. In they go. Chance here for the Leigh District side to get the ball away. Ian Ellie caught. Gets a hand pass away. Oh, it's pretty tough in there, Ronnie. I'm glad I'm up here. The umpire's giving him a free kick, and by golly, he hurt that one too. And waiting to see who's going to take the kick here at half back. It's the number 22 jumper, and that's Stevie Lawrence.
Battled hard all day for the Hawks and kicks the ball up the centre half forward. In front, Robertson or Evans punches well. Good defensive football from the ruckman for Thompson. Ian Evans comes to ground. Pack of players have formed. Umpire McKinnon said we'll have another bounce right in the heart of Godfrey Street here this afternoon, Cookie, right in front of the commentary position.
Just to the left-hand side of the new drainage gutter that runs opposite us and parallel us. Evans goes up, knocks it down, can't gather it. Here's the chance here for Hill. Hill gets the handball away. A nice handball it was too, and found his teammate in Stoney. He's been a quiet player. Kicks the ball into half forward. Benstead's up and can't mark there for Thompson. Waiting on the ball to hit the turf. Picked up, dummy around. Can't get a kick in. Tackle with the football there. They claim it into him. It's got to be a ball-up decision, Ron. And we're looking at that player there. It was Morrison, Andrew Morrison, who just couldn't get through the pack. He tried hard with left foot, right foot, trapped. Ball-up decision.
Good tough footy, though. It was, well, unfortunate for the boys from the Leigh District side. They couldn't capitalise. Opportunity now. Shane Grapsis on the right side of his body. Did it well, too. Kicked it some 40 metres out of the fence, up to the half-back position. And looked there for the big fella, Glenn Wilkins. Well knocked away from him. Not happy either with that effort, Glenn Wilkins. And he's keen to get back in and just unsettle Ray Robertson, the ruckman, who slapped him on the backside on that occasion. And, well, the boys doing battle. Very keen still, too, for the leather, as we see, great football there. Webster, geez, quick, cool on the crisis. In trouble, spun like a top, lost the footy in the end, another throw-in.
He's a tiger in more ways than one, is the centreman Michael Webster as the umpire. Sets the ball back into play. Up they go. Evans knocks it down, but it lands straight in the arms of Steve Lawrence of Leigh Districts. He kicks the ball almost short of half forward. Morrison goes in, trying hard, Andrew Morrison. Claimed in the tackle, tries to get it out. Got a teammate ready to give support. Gives it across to the player here in Rod Yarran. Little kick, doesn't travel much distance at all. It stacks on the mill here at the moment. The umpire's going to come in. He's going to ball it up, and we're just midway between half forward flank and centre wing, and midway between centre wing and centre half forward, Ron. It's very hard to define where that footy is, but the umpire's going to bounce it right there.
Well, unfortunately, Cookie, players really starting to congest the area where the ball
not
is. Not
anymore, it's not. Here goes Webster. Yeah. Webster picks it up for Thompson. Fires it to the forward line. Johnny Demopoulos takes the mark. Outside 50. Plays on immediate. Left foot over the top. And he's found Chris Richards. Great play, Demopoulos. And sensational play from Webster.
Yes, it was. Well set up, too, by the Tiger centreman. And he's had a real day out here this afternoon. An opportunity now. Chris Richards... he's done well since coming on too, Cookie, and an opportunity here, no more than 40 metres out directly in front.
He's a mark and grab man, Richards, and he's a kick man because bang, 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 it's a goal. Lovely goal, Chris Richards. Well played, the Tigers, and this is GDFL football on WARFM for 1993.
And seconds left only in the big match down there, Princes Park, and about 9 points in it. We'll have another update for you in just a second.
Thanks very much, Shane. Yes, they're getting right away now at the end of this game. It's 21-16, plays 6 goals, 3. And they're a very disconcerted side, Leigh Districts. 142 plays 39. On the Corio Village News Agency scoreboard, Ray Edwards, of course, umpire extraordinaire and great bloke as well, providing the last quarter here at the Thompson Oval. 142-39. Ronnie, they're running right away with this one.
They certainly are, Cookie. And speaking of Ray Edwards, loves his footy, chairman of the Umpires League, and is doing a great job. As for local footy, back to the centre of the ground where we see now that Andrew Hill overran the footy. Comes to ground. Opportunity now for Frank Ianelli. Can he pick it up? Yes, he can. Good skills. Feeds off the hand pass. Opportunity now for Craig Forrest. Slung as he kicked. A little up and under. Oh, Ianelli went with the one hand. Couldn't control it.
Who's this player?
Opportunity, Tim Gardner. It's the Tim Gardner game here this afternoon. But he was dispossessed on that occasion.
Patience too high, I think.
Ian Evans has tackled a little loosely on occasions. Scooter, an opportunity for the Hawks.
And Evans perhaps about 6'4", Neil Cation's about 5 foot nothing. Cations takes the mark, takes the free kick for too high, but his kick's not a good one at all. Who's that going back? It might be Gardner again, is it? Kicks the ball out towards the back pocket. Chance here, picked up, firing shot at the goal here from Peter Di Francesco. Wait on the goal umpire. Let's see what he says, Ronnie. One behind, minor score only to Peter Di Francesco.
Well, San Fran has been moved to the forward line and looked a little shaky when he saw the big sticks on that occasion, Cookie.
I don't think he'd ever seen it before, the way he kicked that one, Ron. And we wait here on the fullback. Jared Benstead to kick it back into play. He looks to go out wide, and he kicks out wide. And this is Gardner again, is it? Taking the mark.
Dale Morrison, the tall, dashing centre wingman, kicks up there. Good football. Finds the legend in his lunchtime, Dale Armstrong. Now, a tireless worker for the Tigerland. Kicks long. It's a lovely kick, as David Cook would say. Up to half forward. Pack of players fly. Comes to ground. Webster, the dasher, sprints away from the pack as if they were standing still, shoots from 35, Cookie, but I think he's fine. He's let us down.
1 goal for to Mick Webster for the day. Could well have been in the Rockies award, I'd suggest, had he kicked straight, but way offline on that occasion. Actually, he's kicked it out of bounds because Ferguson takes the kick from the behind, beside the point post, kicks out, players up. Withers actually went up the rover there, went up for Thompson, couldn't take the mark, good enough to gather it, kicks on the left foot, into the goal square. Let's wait and see which way this one bounces. Oh, it was the leg break, 1 point only. The off break would have been a handy one, Ronnie. 1 point only to Shane Withers, who's been a good player for them all day.
Yes, certainly has, Cookie, and Fergie, another good player for Leigh Districts, looks out there for, Andrew Stone over the back, takes a fine grab. The big fella having a run on the ball for the Leigh Districts side, plays on quickly, kicks to centre wing, opportunity for San Francisco. He couldn't trap it. Great football from Sir Robert.
Sir Robert Menzies, my mate. Sensational play,
yes,
Sir Robert.
The big fella
just slapped it as nice as you like. And the boundary umpire, and the female boundary umpire, I might add. And this is Diane Morrison, puts it back into play. Nearly hit the Rovers on the head that time. Wasn't a good one. Come down to Withers. Withers' hand pass went wide of Morrison. Couldn't handle it. Armstrong was in there. Comes back to Morrison. Morrison of Thompson kicks the ball towards centre half forward. He needs the Mopolis out in front. He can't get there. Ferguson does it well. Dives in on top of the footy at centre half back. They're screaming for holding the ball decision. Umpire right on the job.
Hasn't got it, though.
No. I'll ball it up at centre half forward. Thompson away in attack. It's 143 pace 39.
Certainly, David, and we've been travelling. Let's have a look now. About 9 minutes of this final term GDFL match of the day here at Godfrey Street as we see the ball kicked out to defence by Stevie Lawrence. Here's an opportunity for Nankers. Terry Nankervis shoots from 50, but on this occasion, Cookie, he's blotted his copybook as well and has kicked his first minor for the afternoon. 5-1 from the dashing centreman. Not a bad performance.
Rocky's time clock shows us 8 minutes has gone to the final quarter here. Terry Nankervis has kicked 5 goals, 2 actually, Ron.
Thanks, Cook.
That's all right, no charge for that. As we wait on Ian Ferguson to pick it up, he's just looking around. Where the heck do I kick it, he said. Every time I kick it out, it comes back. Here goes Ferguson, kicks it way, a lovely kick. Nankervis up and takes a good mark from behind, not paid by the umpire. Robertson knocks it further afield. Away go Leigh Districts. The handball comes across towards Hill. He can't pick it up, fumbled 3 times, went back and got it. Got a hand pass out wide. Wasn't a particularly good one, but Leigh is still a chance here. Going through Lawrence is a chance. Can't pick it up. It's way out there at half forward. Perhaps centre wing now. Leigh District's nearly into attack. No one can grab the footy. Richards comes in, lays the tackle. It was a good one. Here's a chance now for Thompson to get the ball away. A hand pass comes away to Withers, and Withers been a good player. Handball's over the top, looking for a teammate. You know who he's found? Nankervis. Who's playing on him? Kicks the ball towards half forward. Up goes Demopolis, takes a mark inside the 50. And Ferguson tried hard to thump it away. Demopolis plays on immediately. Short kick into the 4-4 position. Who wants this? I do, said this player. And this player just happened to be the 38 Guernsey Dale Armstrong. And he kicks a goal. Well played, Johnny Demopolis. Could have steadied and gone back. Saw the player on his own. And Armstrong boots another one.
Yeah, great football, Tigers. Thompson 22, 18, 100, and well, it's a lot of them, Cookie, as we see that the Leigh District side 6-3, 39, and that's proudly brought to us by the Cryo Village News Agency. Ray and Gail Edwards out there at the Cryo Village News Agency. Pop it and say g'day because he does love and support local football to the hilt.
Lovely people, one and all.
Yes, indeed, and it's all over well, everything else. It's actually siren time. Waverley Park, St Kilda, 2012, 132, 13, 16, 94, same Sydney ones.
Back to the ground here, and what a superb performance by Thompson. I was told they were an improved side, and by golly, I believe it. Up they go. Big fella Evans goes up, knocks it to the ground. Here's the little Blake Withers. He's been in everything, kicks the ball towards centre half forward. Away comes Thompson here. A little right foot kick around the corner there from Malley. Malley goes deep into the forward pocket. It's way off line. Might have snuck a point. Goal umpire says, yes, sir. 1 point only on the board of the Thompson side. 151 plays 39. It's been an absolute massacre since quarter time. Ronnie Brain. What can they do, Leigh Districts? They just got to go away and forget about this game, do they?
They certainly do, David, and, well, it's just something that happens in football sometimes that, you can't do a thing right. Credit to Thompson because they've been really working hard at the leather all afternoon today.
It's in the forward pocket. It's picked up by Whiffen. Whiffen's hand pass for Thompson comes into the Mopolis. He gives another one back. They're doing as they like. Our Tommy's going to kick one. Gardner, the man of the match. Bob, Bob, Bob. It's a goal. It's a beauty. He's Bob one through. Timmy Gardner kicks his first. That's his 40th kick and he's kicked his first goal, Ronnie. What a game he's had.
Well, he's been sick of giving them away all afternoon, Cookie, so it's about time he got his name in the paper a second time because I'm sure he'll be in the better players here this afternoon for the Thompson Football Club. Corio Village News Agency final quarter scoreboard. Thompson 23-19, 157. Well, absolutely eclipsing the Leigh District Hawks 6-4-40.
Leigh District's really missing the players they've lost from last year's second division grand final victory, Ron. You know, I speak of David Hilda, been a good player, Pat Goonan, many players, Darren Rowe on the wing. They need those players back. Knocked down. They'll get better, no doubt about that. They've got to adjust to this tempo. Back to the centre of the ground. Umpire's going to come in and ball it up.
David Jolly, another player, Mr. Reliable himself in defence.
Superb player, David Jolly.
Sadly missed. Well, don't take anything away from Thompson because they'll be there in September. Don't you worry about that. As we see Ian Evans jump high, thumps the ball down some 20 metres, but it's sharked sweetly there for the Leigh District side. Stewart, his kick though goes straight to Sir Robert. He'll his hand pass. Hit Timmy Gardner on the chest, but I think you'll find his chest, feet, arms and body would be just about worn out.
Well, I hope that was captured on the guest video, Ron, because that is the first mistake that Tim Gardner's made all day. He just didn't catch that one. He's done everything else right. Boundary throw in, up they go, and the big fella Wilkins knocks it down for Thompson. It's too close to the fence though. No one can get hold of this before Gardner can get in there, and also Rod Yarran for the Leigh District side. And a boundary throw in is going to occur, and we'll just watch this young girl put this back in a play. Going to give her a rap here, Ronnie. It's Diane Morrison. We've got a few Morrisons out there. Here's Diane, throws it in. It's a high one too. Up over the back they go. Well done by the big fella there in Evans. Knocked the ball to the ground. Away they come though, does Leigh Districts. Through the agency of coming down the ground. Stoney kicks the ball towards centre half forward. Pietro Petrosa slaps it on like throwing a pizza towards Cations. It comes back to Pietro Petrosa. Here comes Morrison. Oh, fumbled at the wrong time. Claimed the tackle. The ball spilled free. Leigh District still a chance here. It's out wide. Cations has got it. Neil Cations left foot kick into the forward line. Awful bleaking kick by Neil Cations. Umpire's blowing the whistle, Ron.
Undisciplined football. Adam Willett, I should say, knocked the ball out of Dale Armstrong's hands. He had control. He took the mark.
Paid the 50.
Another 50-metre penalty. Umpire John Tatnell right on the job. Now we see that Armstrong goes to half forward and that man then curves again with the footy at, well, in between centre wing half forward flank, a member's side of Godfrey Street Oval here at Thompson. Punts the ball to centre half forward. Looks for the big fella Demopoulos. Could have been held. It looks as though Johnny could have a bit of a hobble up there too, Cookie. And let's just hope that it's not too serious because Darren Spence did something similar last Saturday and they don't really want to lose another spearhead.
Well, I think Johnny's problem is he's probably never had so many kicks. He's kicked about 5 or 6 goals in, a few points. He's been in the play all day as we wait and see what happens. If the handball comes out wide, here's a chance for the... might have been a bit high there. Yes, the umpire agreed with that one. And we'll just wait on this. This is Gardner again. By golly, he's got his name on this football. Hasn't got Ross Fortner on it. It's got his player, Tim Gardner. He gives the hand pass away. Umpire still not happy.
No, must go over the mark. Tim realises that.
For how long? He goes backwards now. That upset the umpire.
He gave his brother a kick.
He gave the brother a kick. As Chris Gardner comes off half back, kicks the ball towards half forward. Up goes the big fella, and he takes the mark, Ian Evans, and he's way out at half forward. Ron, they're just doing as they like. You said they treat it as a training run, and that's what they're doing in this final quarter.
Yes, a little bit of Well, arrogance is coming into the game, and this could be really vital percentage, and they really need to work hard. On that occasion, Ian Evans, very haphazard in his approach, tried the big spinal torpedo, tried to do a Gary Ablett, but unfortunately for him, it was a, well, Neil Bazasto. I think you'll find he's popped it out of bounds on the full.
With all due respects to Gary Ablett and to Ian Evans, I think that was a blinking awful kick, Ron. I could have kicked it a bit further than that, and I can't kick. Ian Evans ran towards the boundary line, kicked it there, and the free kick goes down there, and the little kick comes out, and we've got to say, here's a player taking his first mark for the day, is Craig Forrest. Hasn't had much of the footy today. Craig Forrest for the Leigh District side, kicks the ball out towards the centre wing. No one can mark. Chance here going on the ball is Yaron. Yaron for Leigh District can't get hold of it just in time there. He's flying to the tackle, and we're going to have a ball up.
Well, I'll tell you what, Peter Di Francisco, he's really battled hard and given his heart to the Leigh Districts here this afternoon, but unfortunately, not a lot of mates. Ball now, knocked away. Good football, Mickey Webster. Sharkwell, Frankie Ianelli. Looks up the ground, goes to centre half forward, but that man again, Sir Robert. Glenn Menzies hits the ball forward. Good football, Beenstead gives it back to Menzies, kicks it off the carpet, out to the open spaces of Godfrey Street. But it's Districts again in the van. Pick it up on the left foot, pump it up there, he did. But unfortunately, the kick, though, from Burgess was a poor one, and a nice grab taken by the big ruckman, interchange ruckman, I'll call him, Glenn Wilkins.
Well, I didn't think it was a great grab. I thought he dropped that one, but the umpire blew the whistle early. But Wilkins goes back and lays back on the right foot, kicks the ball towards the centre wing. He's found a teammate out there who has taken the mark, wants to play on, does so now. Might have been Grant Skinner, kicks the ball towards half forward. No one able to claim the mark there. Up they go. Now, they're a big chance here at the Thompson side to come forward because the hand pass was a bit long kick towards the forward line, going back with a fly to the footy. Andrew Malley, not paid, play on the call. Down they go, knocked away from all defenders. Here's the chance. In there, the many players, umpire going in. Johnny Demopoulos is in there wanting the footy badly.
Cookie, great courageous effort to Andrew Malley on that occasion, going back with a fly to the leather.
And I tell you what, good play by Steve Lawrence, who was the last one to get off at the bottom of the pack. He put the body on the line and held it up, Ron.
Ball now bounced, comes to where we
Webster.
see, I think you'll find, I think it could be Shane Withers on the left foot, slaps the ball forward, but he's offline, a minor score.
I'll be correct.
No, he's popped it through. The goal umpire's raised both fingers, Cookie.
Frightened the daylights out of both of us.
Wasn't much reaction from the crowd down here. I think they're sick of these 6-pointers here this afternoon. They want to see a few white ones, as we see now the Corio Village News Agency final quarter scoreboard. Thompson, 24-19, 163. Leigh District 6-3-39 on the Corio Village News Agency scoreboard.
We'll wait on the officials for that one. I thought that might have been Mickey Webster. Ron, you thought it was Shane Withers? We'll get that official very shortly.
I'm sure Noel Fanning, our roving reporter, will confirm who kicked it.
Bounce down the centre. Up goes the big fella Wilkins there for Thompson. Knocks it down. Lovely knock down to Withers. Away goes Withers. Gives it across to Nankervis. Nankervis with the left foot. Ronnie says I was right. It was in fact Shane Withers kicking your second goal. But Nankervis' kick is not good to half forward. And there are a chance here to get out of defence. Leigh Districts, they do so towards the centre wing. No one able to claim the mark there. A hand pass coming across. Here's a beauty. And away they go, Thompson. This is might have been Webster that time, kicking the ball towards half forward. Oh, player up in front should have taken the mark there for Thompson. One of on the umpire's decision, he hasn't paid this, and that was Big Richards who got the hands on it and couldn't quite bring it to ground, and a ball up half forward, centre half forward for Thompson.
22.5 minutes of the final quarter played in GDFL round 2 match of the day out here at Godfrey Street. Thompson,
that was the feature.
Tigers are doing it nicely. Oh, this occasion, yes, the boy from Leigh Districts there, kick went to where Wilkins could have absolutely swallowed it, but made a mull, and I think you'll find Diane Morrison, the boundary umpire, gets another job.
Yes, that was Donny Pietropetrosa, the pizza man. Couldn't get the ball to his teammate there. Here's Webster. Handball over the top. Here's Withers. They must be brothers. Handball over the top. Here comes Gardner. He said, it's my footy. I'll do what I like with it. Picks it up. Kicks on the right foot towards the forward line. Sitting back there taking the mark will be Ian Ferguson in defence for the Leigh Districts club.
Ever reliable. Now, he looks up the ground. Not a lot of options. He's got Ray Robertson, the coach. Yes, he sees him and elects to go to the outer side. Robertson, uncontested, takes an easy grab.
Well, I thought he dropped it. Ron, the umpire blew the whistle a bit earlier. I thought again.
He made a little bit of hard work out of it. Good pressure there from Andrew Malley and nearly forced the error. The hand pass now goes to the running half back there, and Stevie Lawrence battled hard, but his kick is a poor one. It's gone straight up the corridor down the throat there of another great player for the Tigers. And I think you'll find it's that number 6 Guernsey, Mickey Webster.
Oh, he's had a bit of the ball, Mickey boy. Mickey Webster kicks the ball towards centre wing, really, more than half forward. Everyone up, no one able to take a mark. A little kick out of defence, here's a chance. It lands in the arms of the player running around the footy, and Frankie Anelli. 1 bounce, 2 bounce, little left foot kick, lovely kick in, and Cations drops in and takes a nice mark in front of his opponent. He's well out from goal. Neil Cations too far out to score for the Leigh District side. Waits on it now, goes back, tries to spiral a left foot punt kick. Wasn't a particularly good one, and a nice mark taken in defence. Ronnie, can you pick up the player that's got that one?
Yes, it's Ashley Ross now. Feeds off the hand pass to the running back pocket player in your friend and mine. In Shane Grapsis goes out the half back.
The mouth grabs us, got it down well to his team. Oh, here's a one-hander taken in the middle of the ground. It looks like Adam Hill's taken a lovely mark in the middle of the ground. And I've got to give Shane Grapsis a rap because he did the commentary with me one day. Well done, Shane. Nice kick, but unfortunately Adam Hill's got it. Goes down towards half forward. No one able to take a mark here. They're stacking on top, but the umpires are tired. The players are tired. By golly, Roddy, you and I are getting a bit tired. Comes back towards Adam Hill. He picks it up, fires the hand pass out. The error was forced. Wasn't a good hand pass at all. Here comes the big fella Richards, picks it up, kicks the ball towards the centre wing, bouncing once, bouncing twice, beautifully picked up by Gardner. What a day he's had. Comes back to Gardner. Oh, he dodges the biggest forearm you've ever seen in your life. And the umpire's giving the free kick, because if he hadn't dodged that one, he would have wound up in St Vincent's. Here's Gardner, kicks the ball towards half forward, kick's not good, and Robinson takes the mark there for Leigh Districts at half back.
Goes to the centre of the ground and finds, again, Jamie Stewart. This time elects to go to the outer side. The high flyers are there, but in front taking a very strong grab, Grant Skinner, and he has had a fair job on that player out there. Not an outstanding player, but has been very consistent, Cookie.
Ronnie, he's done his little bit. His kick is an absolute beauty. It finds Andrew Malley on the run, takes the mark, spears the left foot pass into the goal square, and Ferguson in front this time with Demopoulos. They've had a great duel, and Ferguson takes the mark, kicks out to half-back. Robinson's the target, and Robinson is the marker, short of centre half-back, goes wide of the centre wing position, but not a good kick, and ducking in. We'll wait on see. It's a mark to Thompson.
Yes, and it's that man again, the legend in his own lunchtime.
It's the big fella, Armstrong, the sandwich man. Kicks the ball into the forward line. Lovely kick, lovely mark, lovely pass. It's lovely football here from the Thompson Football Club. And it looks like Richards coming out and taking the mark it is. And he's going to kick from the 52-metre mark.
I think you'll find it could be the big ruckman, that number 3 Guernsey.
Oh, it is
Ian
too.
Evans, opportunity. 45 metres from goal directly in front. The big fella, an opportunity to draw first blood here for himself this afternoon.
Correct weight, Ronnie. Just missed the knee bandage on the left leg there. Evans comes in. Punt kick. Oh, magnificent kick. He's put this back in the schoolyard behind them. It's a goal. Another one on the board. And Thompson go further ahead. And this is GDFL football on YRFM for 93.
Okay, Cookie, 23 and a half minutes of travel on the Rockies 24-hour locksmith time clock here this afternoon. Corio Village News Agency final quarter scoreboard pretty enhancing for the Thompson Footy Club. They're 25-19, 169 leading Leigh District 6-3-39, and a good shot there of the crowd enjoying the entertainment out here at Godfrey Street Oval.
Ron, I'm a bit concerned about this. Well, last week we did a game with almost a 100-point margin. Today it's 130 points. Can these sides come back as Webster comes out of the centre, kicks the ball a half forward. It's getting a bit easy now. Up goes Evans, can't hold the mark. He's playing like a rover, picks it up. Evans, bang, left foot. Wait on the goal umpire. 1 point only. The big fella, the 6'7" fella, has kicked up a goal and a behind in 1 minute.
Yes,
Ronnie, can these other sides come back? We saw Anarchy last week, and we've seen Leigh District this week. They started off all right, but they're just sort of fallen away. Now, what is wrong with these sides?
Well, it just comes back to a quality player. They've got, well, both sides that we've just spoken about. Cookie will have quality players coming back in, and I'm sure they'll improve as the season progresses this year for the GDFL.
The kick from Ferguson came back in. Good effort from Gardner to slap it away from Yaron. He would have marked, but Yaron couldn't take the mark because Gardner slapped it away. Yaron picked it up, kicked it towards half forward, but the out on the full, and Benstead at fullback will take the kick.
Yes, Mr. Consistency. Oh, great mark over the back of the pack, taking a fine grab as the new recruit from WA for Leigh Districts in Rod Yarran has taken a lovely grab at centre, in between centre wing and half back. Elects to go short, a lead there Andrew Stoney, and in front there of Glenn Wilkins takes an easy grab. Plays on quickly, kicks to the centre of the ground. Benstead is there, loose ball to ground. Opportunity now, we see working hard was Devlin. Gives it to his little teammate there in Peter.
The Piazza man, Donny Piazza Petrosa, kicks it to half forward.
Oh, he just about got it out, Cookie, but you're too quick, son.
He's found a teammate there. A left foot kick goes into the pocket. We're going to wait and see who's going to go back and grab this one.
It's the boy again. Piazza
Petrosa's made a bit of ground. He's got the bike pants on. The airbrush back, the mo bristling. He's kicking towards the goal mouth to the left of the screen. The Geelong end of the road. Can't make the distance. Not a good kick. Up goes the big fella, Glenn Wilkins, and takes a good mark for Thompson. He's going to relieve from the goal square run.
Certainly, and I think it's done quite well since coming onto the ground too. Cookie, the big fella.
Handy man on the bench.
Certainly is. Kicks along all stone. He's infringed there, and Terry Nankervis will get the free kick. He's definitely on the ball, had a hand in the back, and Terry Nankervis takes it now half back. Looks up there, Chris Gardner. Oh, caught one a little high. Oh, over the top was young Rod Yarran. Hit the ground rather firmly. Got up a little gingerly as well, stamping the feet, but he's okay.
Ronnie, the commitment of Chris Gardner there. 3 out against him. Was able to make a contest of it, knock it to the fence. Great stuff. He got hit hard too. Down they go to the ground. Here's the chance. The other Gardner's in there. So too is the legend in his own lunchtime in Armstrong. The ball comes away from him though. Back towards half-back and back and taking a nice mark. Here's another one of the good players, Chris Gardner at half-back. Fires up the hand pass. He's got a teammate going past him and grabs us. Away goes Grabs us. Magnificent kick by Grabs us. He found his teammate at half-forward in Skinner. Skinner pops it over the top. Backing back. Take the mark, son. He took it very easily, Ronnie. Lovely play, Grabs us.
Cookie, what can I say? Would have to be one of the most attacking centre wingmen I've ever seen, Terry Nankervis. We've been travelling 27.5 minutes of the final term. Nankervis, she's kicked 5 goals, 2 here this afternoon. Opportunity now, 45 metres from goal. The drop punt, straight through the centre. Great goal, Terry Nankervis.
This is GDFL football on WIRFM for 93.
It looks as though Shane may have gone for a Tosca back there at the studio, but, well, getting
no Toscas here. We'll give you an update score fairly shortly. We're going to do a wrap-up, so we'll let you guys keep going because it's all happening down there. It's a good match.
Yes, thank you very much, Shane, and it is if you're a Thompson supporter because they've now moved to 26-21, 176, 137-point leaders over the Leigh District side, 6-3-39, but it's been very entertaining football, this great game of ours, Australian rules football, David.
It's been a very interesting game, although the game's completely one-sided. I mean, there's been some terrific football played. Thompson had kicked 21 goals since quarter time. Leigh District had kicked 2, but the action's happening down here. Bounce down to the centre again. A chance here for a little kick out of the centre for the Leigh District side, but coming out and taking a nice mark just on the defensive side of the centre of the ground. Thompson are going to relieve here, waiting on to see who it is.
Young
kicks
Skinner.
the ball. Yeah, it is too. Gwen Skinner kicks the ball towards half forward. There's Nankervis. What a player he's been. The kick was smothered, but he's good enough to slap it on with his fist. Down towards the forward line. Here comes Malley. Malley. No, it's not a Malley. It's a Whirlpool. Gives it across here to Evans. Evans goes bang, and the big fella says 1 point only on the board. It's not a Malley. It's a Whirlpool, Ronnie. And Evans kicks 1 goal too, and that's his total for the final quarter. And what a good last quarter he's having. He's playing like a rover in the forward line.
Yes, obviously enjoying a rest in the pocket, Cookie. And, well, he's making it very interesting for the defence of the Leigh District side. 26-22, 177. Thompson Footy Club, Leigh District 6-3-39 on the Corio Village News Agency scoreboard.
6 goals to Terry Nankervis, 6 goals to Johnny Demopoulos, 4 goals to Mickey Gann, who was carried off just after half-time with a bad injury. I hope it's not too severe for Mickey. 1 goal to Timmy Gardner, 1 goal to Dale Armstrong, 1 to Chris Richards, 1 to Ashley Malley. Who else? Mickey Webster, Ian Evans, and 2 to Shane Withers.
Well, lovely kick. Ian Ferguson, the full-back. He's kicked it 60 metres straight down the throat of Andrew Stoney. Waste no time. Looks to the lead of Morrison. That was Andrew, the centre-half forward. Had a bit of a dirty day. Couldn't take the mark cleanly. Comes to ground. We see Withers with quick hands. Opportunity there, Nankervis. Caught with the ball. Gets it back to where Withers tries the windy walk. Fresh air job. Morrison now. That's Andrew. Recovers for Leigh District. Districts. Kicks to half forward. Opportunity for Forrest. Met solidly there. Chris Gardner kicks the ball forward. Good football from the Tigers. Pack of players are formed on the outer side. Centre winger and umpire McKinnon will bounce. Oops-a-daisy. Boys getting a little bit ferocious out there, Cookie.
Ooh, if you don't mind. Yes, got a few Morrisons there. Andrew Morrison for Leigh is number 20. 15 for Thompson is Dale Morrison. And the boundary umpire is Diane Morrison. Let's hope they're not related, Ron, as the umpire sets the ball back into play. They're stacking on top of it again. Gotta be a ball-up decision. Play on, said the umpire. A little kick comes out in towards the forward line. Up behind Cations. Up he goes. Menzies. Sir Robert put the hands up. Couldn't quite hang on to that one. And it comes out wide, and they're going to come out of defence. It's too easy here for the Thompson side. Gardner stands still this time, gives the hand bust, come back there and get the shock of his life when it come back, and away go Thompson. Little kick comes out, and a lovely kick from Grabsis finds Benstead. Benstead, a 35-metre handball to Whiffen. Whiffen at half forward. He can run in one bounce. Let's count him. Oh, no, he's going to be unselfish. Little kick over the top. Lovely play by Mark Whiffen. Could have run into goal on the angle, but did the right thing. Kicked that across. And who do you reckon's there? The wingman dripped him down. Now, if I said if a wingman was dripping down, Ron, who do you think it'd be?
The Nankervis boy.
Siren's gone. Siren's gone. Terry Nankervis after the siren, lining up to kick his 7th goal. Goal umpire leans back, sunshine in his eyes, and says, "That's over the top of my hat." Another goal to Terry Nankervis. He's kicked his 7th for the day, and what a game he's had, Rod.
Well, certainly too, Cookie, and gee whiz, it's going to be a tough one for BOG here this afternoon. I mean, we've got Timmy Gardner, we've got Terry Nankervis, Johnny Demopoulos, we've got Mickey Webster, we've got Shane Withers. They've all put in here this afternoon, but the final score on the GDFL Round 2 match of the day sees that a comfortable victory to the Thompson Football Club. The Corio Village News Agency final quarter scoreboard shows the final scoreline. Thompson 27-22, 183 have had a very handsome 144-point victory over Leigh Districts, 6-3-39. And Cookie, well, a very, very entertaining game of football here this afternoon.
Well, Ron, look, it was a very one-sided game, really it was. But I tell you what, I enjoyed calling the game because there was always something happening. There was something happening all the time. Thompson started off pretty well. Leigh Districts had the better of them in the first quarter for the first 20 minutes. And then we saw Thompson come back, but they attacked to the deep left-hand pocket, and that wasn't the place to go. Once they realised they had to go straight down the ground, it was just shut the eyes. It was tremendous stuff, and I think they're going to be a force in the league this year, Thompson, the GDF.